guys, so we're going to get this clutch and flywheel and gearbox replaced on this Ford Focus this morning. Get some footage of getting the parts swapped over and hopefully get it back on its wheels and out the workshop. Right, so there we have it. We've got the new flywheel in, clutch is back in there as well, the new clutch. All we've got left to do now is to swap whatever sensors we need to off this old gearbox here, put onto the new gearbox which is down there waiting. As you can see on the flywheel side of things, a lot of play in that dual mass flywheel, and also one broken pressure plate with a fork missing there. And then on the gearbox, as you can see just about inside there, we have a nice hole where the diff has tried to escape inside there. So yeah, we'll get the gearbox bit swapped over now and get the gearbox put back, and that should be job done, and we'll get the rest of the parts put on there afterwards, i.e. drive shafts, etc, etc. So we'll get cracking with that now. Right, so other than looking like I've been down a coal mine, we have the gearbox back in now. Gearbox in, drive shafts are in. We're about to put the gearbox oil in there, get that topped up while we're underneath, and then we'll move up top and get all the bits and bobs back in up the top, gear cables, battery box and things like that, and then we should be pretty good to go from there. We get the clutch slave blade as well while we're at the top, and then yeah, fingers crossed that'll be that. We'll try and see if it works. If it works, job done. And then while it's here, you can see just underneath the exhaust flex joint is blowing, so Mike's asked us to change that while we've got it. We'll get that changed, and yeah, hopefully get it out for a test drive, and Mike can have the car back. That's where we're at for now. We'll get cracking with the next bit. So there we have it. That's the Gearbox back in, everything bolted back up, all back together as it should be. Getting it now. Let's see if we have. See if we've got a clutch. Fingers crossed. Well, engine sounds good. It's always a bonus. Might need to bleed the clutch a little bit more. Well, let's just see what we got now. Foot on the clutch, into gear. There we go, and that's us moving into reverse, and that's us going backwards. I'd say that's pretty much job done. That's the clutch done. We'll get on and get that flex joint changed now, because that's pretty much hanging out. We'll get that done, and then we'll get it out on test drive and make sure it's all okay. So that's the flex welded in, and that's pretty much a wrap on the Focus now. We'll get it out for test drive in a minute, make sure everything's working as it should do, and get it back to the customer. I'll spin the camera around so you can see the flex itself. There you go, cut out and welded back in. Just welded up with the MIG on that, just as it's a flex repair. Into a mild steel system. If it was stainless steel, we'd obviously TIG it all up, but with it just being the mild, we just MIG'd it all in nice and easy. So yeah, that's job done. Get it out on test drive.